Yeah. So, what's up? Y'all like the background? So, I know I said was about to do a stream yard, and I would do more stream yards, but I had a little surprise for y'all. I know y'all got tired of seeing that background, so this will be my new background right here. Cade has been balling so tough that I have him as my background. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Ted, what's popping, my boy? Y'all see the background? First player in Piston history with a triple double at the Madison Square Garden. First Piston player. So I got the link in the comment section. Y'all can come up. We can chop it up. Oh yeah, K balling. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy right here. You know all day. So we are here to do my just NBA ranking. It's gonna be probably two or three different categories. First, I want to start with my top five teams in the NBA Association, the National Basketball Association. We have we have some surprising teams. I'm gonna do my top five, my top three surprising teams. I mean my top five surprising teams, and we just gonna, we're gonna rock out. So my top five NBA teams, they go as follows. Number five, number five. This team, I believe, is very dangerous. They just need to get a little bit more healthy. They need to get their big man back. And honestly, I think they need to get their their bench together. But I still believe they're better than a lot of other teams. A lot of other teams. And that's the Memphis Grizzlies. That's the Memphis Grizzlies. I got the Memphis Grizzlies at number five. I think they're very underrated. They're sitting at number three right now in the West. But when they get job back and get back healthy, I think they'll still be, on the rise, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm a big Ja fan. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been balling since Ja been out, basically carrying the load, and I think he's doing a great job. So I got the Memphis Grizzlies at number five. Number four, number four, honestly, and a lot of people probably, I may not agree with this pick, but the reason why I'm picking this particular team is because of his best player, and that's Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets at number four. The Denver Nuggets bench is their downfall because their bench is kind of weak, but with Nikola Jokic doing what he's doing this year, now I'm not a huge Nikola Jokic fan, but I do respect his game offensively. Defensively, I don't think he's much to be desired, honestly. But I do respect his game offensively, and I do believe that, what I'm saying, they're gonna give him probably the MVP if he keeps doing what he's doing because they just, what I'm saying, it's just Jokic bias. I believe the MVP is the dude that's on this list with the team that's above his team. But I have the Nuggets at number four because of Jokic. I think Jamal Murray, MPJ. Russell Westbrook is playing really well over there. Peyton Watson and Julian Strawberry probably their only bright spots off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But it's not too many. It's really a lot of mid teams this year, so it's not really too many teams that I can really pick over the Nuggets. So I have the Nuggets at number four. Number three, I have the Boston Celtics. Now I had the Boston Celtics at number one for a while, up until about maybe 2 weeks ago, where I changed it to OKC. So OKC beat Boston. Boston is number three, but still don't get it twisted. Boston is still the champions, bro. Even though I believe they're the third best team right now, they are still the champions. You know what I'm saying? And they did, you know what I'm saying? They are like what 27-10. It's not like you know what I'm saying they just falling off. They lost a couple of games that was head scratchers. If you really look at it, they lost to Atlanta twice. They lost to the Bulls. They lost some head scratchers, but they also lost to Cleveland, not healthy, and they beat Cleveland, not healthy. They lost to OKC, healthy, which is why I put, you know what I'm saying, which is why I dropped him. But Jason Tatum is still doing what he do. 28, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Jalen Brown has not been really good the last what, 2 games, 2, 3 games. He ain't really been cooking like he's supposed to. Like the last two, I say like the last 2 games. He need to get back to what JB normally do. Um, but yeah, I don't have any worries about Boston. Boston, they will come to show up in the playoff time. So I don't have any reservations about Boston. It's just right now they're you know what I'm saying they're the third best team in the NBA. Second, and a lot of people gonna disagree with me. They gonna say this team is number one, but I have the number two, and that's the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been, you know what I'm saying, they've been cooking the league all year. I'll be real. Although I think they have benefited from playing a lot of bum ass teams. I think they benefited from playing a lot of bum ass teams, but they've beaten good teams too. But they've also lost. They've had a couple of head scratches. They lost. I think Atlanta matched up with them well. I watched them twice. I watched Atlanta beat them twice. I think they match up really good with the Cavaliers. Um, Donovan Mitchell should be higher in the MVP race. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because of his individual stats why he's not up there a lot more because they're probably looking at it as more of a team success thing, like rather than like uh, one dynamic guy. You know what I'm saying with dynamic numbers. But I think Donovan Mitchell should be higher in the MVP race. Definitely, he's in high in my MVP race. You know what I'm saying? Ranking. I think he should be higher. Darius Garland doing his thing. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley has been the the guy with the most improvement. You know what I'm saying? He's been the guy with the most improvement. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, he's been doing his thing in Cleveland. They, I think, number one 3-point shooting team, top five defense, top five offense. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Atkinson has some boys over there playing really great basketball. Um, oh shit, Cat hurt. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a blow for New York. I don't think New York can do anything without Cat. No wonder they lost to Orlando the other night. But yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers, they're doing their thing. I just think they're the second best team right now because I believe the best team in the NBA right now is the Oklahoma City Thunder. 15 games. Listen, they have the best defense in the NBA. Holding teams to 103 points a game. They got to stand up. They got to stand out. Who I think is the front runner for the MVP right now in SGA, the most consistent player in the league, bro. In my opinion, they have. He's doing this without their second best player, and I think Caruso is injured as well. But Chet is supposed to be coming back very, very soon. But they're doing that without this, and they're doing it in the Western Conference, which I believe is just a slightly bit tougher conference. So we will have a chance to see who's really the better team and everything like that. They play today. That's gonna be, I'm saying, cinema. That's gonna be a goddamn movie. I will be watching that game for sure, for sure. And I think it's gonna be a great game, a great game. I think Shea gonna show up. I think Donovan Mitchell gonna show up. Hopefully J Dub show up. Hopefully Garland show up. And hopefully it's a great game, not a blowout. I don't want to see that. The Boston Celtics, the Boston and OKC was a really great game until like the last like couple of minutes of the fourth where they started pulling away. But that was a great game. I think this game might be even better. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens for sure with that. But yeah, those are my teams. I got OKC one, Cleveland two. Yeah, OKC one, Cleveland two, Boston three, Nuggets four, Memphis five. And the honorable mention, I have the New York Knicks six. But Cat is hurt now, so that changes everything. So yeah, those are my top five NBA rankings, and this is my top five MVP rankings. Now the MVP, bro, Sean Powell, I think his name, the NBA writer. Jokic bias is crazy. The Jokic bias is really annoying, and the fact that they're trying to ignore everything that other other cats is doing that's lead to team success, and they're not factoring in defense or injuries or any of that is just sad. So these are my five MVP rankings. Um, the top three have been locked for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Five, I got Giannis. I think Giannis is still in the MVP race and everything like that. I think he's having a phenomenal year. The thing that brings him down is the team success and the fact that keep taking off certain games and stuff like that. And just minimal stuff, the MVP races, I think, is as close as they can get. I don't think it's like just Nikola Jokic is just automatically got it locked up. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So, I have Giannis at five. You know what I'm saying? He slipped a little bit in my ranking over the last week or two. The Bucks have been losing. They won last night or whatever like that or whatever. But Giannis is still doing Giannis things. That's for sure. Giannis is still doing Giannis things. Um, four, I got Donovan Mitchell. I got Donovan Mitchell fourth. I believe that his team success and the fact that he is leading them to a lot of great wins. I'm saying, down in the clutch and everything like that. It has to count for something. Now, among a lot of the other MVP guys, stuff like that, his numbers kind of don't add up to theirs. Like I'll say this to you: if these boys get to a top four seed, you better start talking about him in the MVP race. If they get to a top four seed, you better start talking about him in the MVP race. Give me another 2 weeks. If they keep winning and this man right here is leading them and they get to like a top four seed, you better be throwing him in that top five of the MVP race. Not right now, but give him about a week or two, about 2 weeks. If they keep winning, he must be in the MVP race. I don't care what nobody says. But back to what I was saying, yeah. Donovan Mitchell, I got him fourth. He's averaging something like 23 points per game. You know, like 23, 5 and 5. And so his numbers don't really stack up to some of the other guys that I have, but his impact, and he is truly the number one on that team. Number three, I got Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has slipped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He has slipped a little bit, but the reason why I have Jason Tatum still up high is because he's been doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And the team has been hurt without Brown, without KP here and there, and stuff like that. And he's had some breakout performances. You know what I'm saying? He's shouldered with the playmaking ability. I mean, with the playmaking load, the scoring load when these guys is out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They're injured as well. You could say the same thing about Cleveland. They're stacked. You could say the same thing about, you know what I'm saying, a few of these teams. But yeah, they've been injured, like with Jalen Brown out of the lineup or KP out of the lineup. This person not playing, that person not playing. We're not even talking about them bum ass boys. But yeah, I got Jason Tatum third. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's subject to change. You know, depending on what happens with this OKC and Cavaliers game. Two, I got Nikola Jokic. I think Jokic is having a awesome season, a phenomenal season, one of the best seasons we've seen in a long time. But defense has to matter for something, bro. Defense has to matter for something, and also team success has to matter for something as well. And while he's having team success, they're fourth, I think, in the West and everything like that. I think defensively, he's still much to be desired. And the guy I have above him is a great two-way player. Nikola Jokic is a transcendent offensive player. The guy that's above him, I would argue, is a transcendent mirror, a transcendent scorer, and a great defensive player. So I have Nikola Jokic second, and that's just how I feel because I have Shea Gilders Alexander first, 31 5 and 6, leading the OKC Thunder to a 15-game win streak without Chet Holmgren, and Caruso is hurt. Wow, being second among guards in blocks. Leading the he's what? I think he's top three in steals at two steals a game, 1.5 blocks a game, top 20 in blocks as a guard, top three in scoring, top 20 in blocks, top three in steals. Come on, bro, shooting at a what 53% clip for a guard, and you know he money from the free throw line. So those are my MVP rankings and my NBA rankings, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, the Suns are cooked. They're done. They're done. You can stick a fork in. But like I said, 2 more weeks, y'all be talking about this man right here. If the Pistons keep winning and they get a top four seed, you better be putting Cade. You better be putting Cade. Listen, you better be putting Cade in the MVP race. So without further ado, shout out my boy Cade right here. You know what I'm saying? Cade in his bitch. And so I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more content, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all can hop in here with me. The OKC Cavs game. I'm gonna do a little pregame where we can talk about who they think gonna win and stuff. I'm already gonna give you my prediction. So I'll be back later on with a pregame stream yard. Got my new background. You know what time it is. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.